And what is up, everyone? Back at it again with another Briar jungle video. I know it's been a while since I've done Briar. She has been on the weaker side, but I'm still very confident in this build that I'm going to show you in this video to be a very strong build for you to win on Briar. Also for runes, I've been doing pretty much the same page, but I do like Jack of all trades. I think it's a very strong rune when you go freeboot second with press attack. Jack of trades is, in my opinion, better than Cosmic. Having on Briar, I still really do favor, solo raptors, play for that first clear, get level 4. Afterwards, you can decide on what you want to really do on the map. The build I feel really good about is just straight up Cleaver into Blade of the Rune King. It's a very, very good build. It does take some time to get there, but once you get there, it's really good. So when you're playing Briar, just make sure you're Wing and you're paying attention to how your champion is, the timer above your champion so you don't miss that last auto attack. Your bleed does around 100 damage, but people harp a lot about it. But just be safe. Don't screw up your clear because you get really greedy with your bleed and you leave the zone. So here we're gonna do Krug second because we want the camps to respawn very early. And here you get that last W hit. Just make sure you auto them down, and then once it breaks apart, we want to use our E to just finish them off. Because the little baby Krugs, we don't really like them. Here you go to the red. Always start with the right click early game. On your first clear, you want to optimize your clear, so your W is that attack auto attack reset. And what that means is once you right click and you press W, it pretty much attacks right exactly again. So here, same thing, W auto attack. E into the wall. Always try to make sure you get that E into the wall. And from here, we're going to go to Wolves, and you do want to pay attention to matchups like mid is Nefari versus Zed. The ball lane matchup is Blitz versus Veigar. That's very important. Here I like to start with Q. You can start with W. Just to kind of get the extra damage for early game. It doesn't really matter. Later in the game, we're going to be using our W a lot early. Like we talked about, it's just because it gives you movement speed and lets you go quicker to the next camp. And remember, early game, I'm really tunneled on just full clearing. Here I like to E it this way, just to hit the wall. And always watch the lane you're going to be paddling towards. I'm paddling towards bot. Smite. So I want to be very focused around bot side. I'm against a Volibear that looks very scary for me. I'm extremely scared of him, so I'm going to be very careful about fighting him early. The only way we win against some champions is if they go for a play and we can counter gank and maybe have some numbers advantage. So here the bleed will do around 100. We're happy about that. So far, no Volibear. So usually you'll see the Volibear here if he's full clearing. And I don't see him, so what we do is always just play for the crab here. So play for crab. I don't really think bot's killable. This doesn't look like a gank, so we don't waste time there. They were like 100 health. That's a kill, but it's not 100 health. So it doesn't look like a kill. So here I always like to walk in, check raptors. This guy does look like one-shottable, but again, you have to be very cautious. You have to be in a really specific spot to get that jump off that we were not able to get off, sadly. Now, Volibear is in our jungle. I like to wait for a second for this guy to shadow. And wait for the shadow to actually go away, and he's in a very vulnerable position like now. So now we can actually go for the kill. Should be a very quick kill. Just use your W, auto attack. If he flashes, you just want to flash after him, and then E to break the charm, the taunt, right? Because your W, your E will always break it. Here I think maybe Volley is stealing my camp, so I do need some backup. So I think we can fight. So I think we should fight him here. I have the dog with me. So here I'm going to just make sure we get the W damage. Get the bleed, and I think Volibear is really low, right? So if he's this low, I do want to steal his raptors, and I think he might actually be here. So here I'm gonna actually walk up really cocky, see if he's here, but he's not. And now we actually see him base. You see how it actually always focuses. It will always show you pretty much who is nearby. It always tells you which champ is nearby. This guy's actually very killable, so we're gonna look for this. Remember, if they flash, just kill them again. They're not going to have a good timer. W gives me that speed. Q, auto, press attack, dead. E to break the aggro. Very simple, very straightforward. The game is all about... It's all about the windows you can capitalize on the enemy's weakness, right? And here we have a really good base. We go into, Cleaver. We get, maybe a Ruby. Ruby's really nice with a Warhammer. Now we decide on what we want to do. So if you ever don't know where you should go, this is awkward because camps are not cycled correctly. Just go down mid and think. Just think. Okay, grubs are in 20. I like Voidgrubs, and I feel like I'm strong to fight them. Now on Briar, I think you should always play for Voidgrubs because it's really easy for you to do with your W. But if the enemy jungle is really strong, I am scared of that. Volibear's made some mistakes that I think he can't really capitalize on me now. So what I like to do is, let's say you want to do grubs, put a pink here. It's a very good ping. And the way you should do grubs is always pull it out. So you right click and then run like this. And you see how it's all lined up. So Briar's damage is going to be in a AoV. Very nice. You can always smite the first one. It's always easy, honestly, on Briar. Here they're not stacked up again, so I do want to stack them up. I want this guy to actually fight us. So what I'm going to do is bait him with the E and then go for this Volibear here. Smite this for damage. But this guy's 6, so we're not going to live, is my opinion. 6Z is obviously a problem. We played it well. We eat Volibear. A lot of times when a champion is going to go in and try to CC you like that, you can always use your E early, and it's actually not something that can be cancelled, right? Your E makes you sort of unstoppable, which means like it will always, if you press and hold E, it will always go through, so you can always push people into whatever walls. There I actually just waited for him to kind of hit me too, so it's okay. So here in my mind, I'm like, okay, I got 2 grubs. Like, I'm happy. I'm just going to go farm. So now we start Wing to camps because we want the movement speed. Missed that extra W out of it. It's okay. Things happen. And I will say Briar feels much weaker early game now. They nerfed her a few times. So my advice to you is to really play for your item spikes, right? Before we had that Eclipse item spike. Now it's actually a big thing is actually just the Cleaver item spike. So you really do need Cleaver, in my opinion. And you do need attack speed like the Blade. But the first item, once you get the Cleaver, I think she's extremely broken. But now I do find myself in positions where I really feel like I need that extra time. This is an R angle if I want to R right away. And I think I can R now. Because I think he's stunned long enough for me to get there. And a very simple play. You know, if I see CC hit, I generally aim it in the direction they're at. Because, you know, they are slowed like that. Just something I really like to do. Here, one more grub. Might as well finish it because I'm too far for bot side anyways. Some situations, you could do what I'm about to do, which is to invade the other guy's top side. And the reason why it's good to do this sometimes is generally because if they're on bot side, they're going to be bot side for a very long time. Like this Volibear is going to be fighting for like a year. And I also don't think I have summoners or anything really good to, you know, really fight the Volibear, right? I think he's just going to do his thing, and I'm okay with that. So what I'm going to do is actually, you know, punish him for being, you know, really dumb. And I'm going to make him lose 2 camps. 2 camps is really good here. Not 3. Don't go for 3. 3 is too long. Just get the Grump and the blue. Or just get the blue as well. And if you take too long, if they die, like Volibear is going to... You're going to see Volibear... You could see Volibear here in like 3 seconds. Like it's... very early depth timers, you see, it's really, you don't want to get caught out, right? Like it's just, it can go wrong. It can go wrong for you. So this is the Cleaver spike, really good. And now we look at the map, like where should I be going, right? You just gotta analyze. Red is up, but red is no camps. I farmed these 2, which was fine in the situation. So what I need to do is, you know, go where the farm is and also go where the objective is. It's always farm and objective. And if my team is farm, if I see Volibear topside like that, I think, okay, I can do crab, but also I can just do the dragon. And that's what we're going to be doing. So we just go dragon. Very simple problem solving. That's just a habit you really need to be doing, not just on Briar, but like on every champion. Just really incorporate no problem basic solving. So here, Blitz might try to hook it. Smite does 900. Smite at 900. Not much else to say, really. Just don't be trolling your thing. So here I have 2 windows where I can invade the Volibear because I think I'm really strong, potentially. Or I could just keep farming, right? And I think just farming here is really good. Because invading someone like a Volibear is really... You know, Briar's not the best to invade people. Briar's all about getting ability haste. And Briar's all about ability haste and also just scaling, right? Like your level 9 is really good. The 2 item spike is where you're really going to feel like pretty much like a god, right? So here I'm always focusing my farm. Now I see a bot side potential fight that I could do something about, but it just kind of amounted to nothing. So mid is really spicy, right? So Q max second, we're gonna max W first and Q second. So now what I see is actually a very spicy situation. What I want to do is I want to help this guy, but he's also a dog who should just have not Didn't have to do what he just did. So now I cannot help him because he killed himself. But I can kill Zed. Zed will be a greedy little shadow man and he's going to push the wave. So I just need to get in vision here. Oh no. Maybe I'm bad too. Maybe he's just bad though. Because I have vision. Also maybe this guy's bad as well. Remember, we can always E when burst is about to happen and then go on him. Bite out his damage. Oh, I didn't get that bite off. Sometimes it'd be like that though. Voidgrub, extremely strong champion. You have to respect that. This game, I think I need Merc Treads because they have a lot of CC and they also have a lot of magic damage. From here, I really like to go, you know, this is the blade angle. It's actually a really good blade angle because Voidgrub is doing the Inori tech. He may be a fan. He might go Roa, he might go into Navori. Whether he goes Navori or Roa doesn't really matter. He's tanky. Bladed. My build is pretty much anti-tank. I think Briar is, when you go this build, it's really good into like these little melee champions, melee comps, if you will. And killing him here fast is good because I just got a really good spike. So I'm okay with just fighting here. I just want to see what the goon is doing right there, and Seth really didn't have a game plan. So he's dead. That's cleared out. I do want Voidgrubs, but also I want to do my jungle farm. So I'll probably just do red first. Generally, when grubs are up, I always like to do like just red right now and then go on grubs. If I think I'm not gonna lose any fight like ever. Even if Voidgrub goes on me, Voidgrub is like a super strong 1v1 champ. But his R is a really long cooldown. He's actually doing the build, so that's good for us. Should be able to deal with him quite well. But my build is just very much designed around killing people, like, you know. I think I might just R here. If it hits, then I'm gonna just go on the Voidgrub. Just a quickie, you know, like, yeah, just whatever. If my bleed finished off the other Voidgrub, I can easily just finish this one off too. Here I might have to go on this set. I'm gonna try to E this damage here. I'm gonna E now if I can't. Oh my god, punched me out, bro. A lot of damage. I actually thought I could do something there, but I just got set. That was domestic violence right there. Holy, have you ever seen something like that? I like to go into pickaxe whenever you can afford it, but Itemization is relatively okay. We got 5 grubbies, we got dragon, we got every objective. Playing well. We are in a weak window where we need to kind of get to the blade without really feeling like the blade is going to accelerate our damage and really help us kill. And this is like, the cleaver itself is good at like, you know, maybe killing one person, but killing multiple people, I'm gonna need the blade of the Rune King. And the attack speed is going to help a lot. So here what my goal is actually just to farm and then play for dragon, right? We always want to be, like, if we're strong, we want to play for objectives. Be ready on dragons. Just be, you know, people are really bad in your games. And you don't have to start dragon, but in a situation like this, I have the stronger bot. We should just be on dragon. We'll go on Zed here fast. I'm gonna stun him and E the damage afterwards. Beautiful, beautifully done. Remember, E, damage reduction, tankiness, like there's so much power in this ability. Once I sort of felt like, you know, I'm gonna take damage from whatever it is, I just use my E in advance, right? That's a big thing. The E is sort of used to either like drop your taunt, your frenzy aggro, or it's sort of used to kind of protect you from burst damage. And it's really about the burst damage later in the game that you're going to find yourself in a lot of situations. It really will hurt you. When you get better at that, you're just going to see a lot of success on Briar. When you really start to think about when you're using your E, it's going to be a very good game, a very good day for America. So here I could base. I also could just see what's going on in the rest of the map. Could stay. Don't know exactly what I want to do. Aring Vigar, it's okay, but I don't think I want to base. And the reason I would want to base is because I think maybe they want to stay to get this tower. If they want to stay, I think I want to R. And if I want to R, then I want to kill. Also, if they're warding, I'm going to E now. Advance. Don't think they kill here. I'm just flash so I can finish him off and then E the Voidgrub. So we can finish him off here too. Very simple, very simple. I mean, I just was able to survive the burst and getting the heal off, right? When our champion is literally designed around all this healing. We got the healing off and we're good to go. And also, if you're low, remember, the best way to heal up is actually just farm your jungle. After 2 Ws, you're pretty much full health again. This looks like a fight we can win. Set is R-ing deep. So they're probably going to die, but I'm going to be able to clean up is what our game plan is. Or maybe not. Maybe I messed up. Maybe my focus is actually incorrect. I'm trying so hard there. Why did I not get the Z faster? I thought Briar would start attacking Set, but she decided that Set was too cool to be wasting her autos on, so she decided to start hitting Fat Man Boulder. I should have waited for Nefari. That was my mistake, Nefari. I was feeling pretty confident after the last set of fights. But yeah, Jacket Trade is really good. What it does is it gives you ability haste for every different stats. So right now I have the 8 different stats, so it gives me 8 ability haste up to 10. Also, once you get 5 different stats, which you pretty much get on your first item. Here I are this way because it looks like they're going in relatively a line. If it doesn't hit, that's fine. I'll just go farm after. And yeah, Jacket Trades, you pretty much get extra adaptive force at 5 and you get more at 10. Potentially if you get to 10 it's really strong, but overall Rune already gives you really good value because I have 8 ability haste. And we talk a lot about Briar is ability haste is very important. Honestly, the blade just feels so good. Like now it's gonna be day and night really. I feel like the problem now is Briar really needs Blade of the Ruined King because your damage is really not there. So the Blade of the Ruined King pretty much does it all. And from here I go like DD. DD is a very essential item. DD Maul, these sort of items are like my core. This game, I think DD is looking quite hot and spicy. I don't have R, so R could lead to issues here. I do want to do the Gromp fast. They did Herald. Oh god, they're all going to come from here. What I'm going to do is actually play around it. I'm going to see. I think we can win a fight here. This guy was worth that much money. That's crazy. If he R's, I'm just going to R. An R here then. Might try to hook me, so I'll try to juke it and just start with my E. It's dirty rat, man. This blitz, man. The glacial slow is just too much there. But overall, that's a really good fight for us. Like, you see the difference in your damage on Blade. It's really absurd. You can always Sunder Sky third here. I would say DD, Sunder Sky are like your best items here. Depends exactly what you think you want. I think DD is going to help me a lot here. Good kill. And again, we keep stacking dragons because we're always going to be in a really strong position. We're always going to be in a very dominant position. So we're always going to play around the objectives. Baron, I mean, not many people can rush Baron at 20 minutes. That's not something I'm worried about right now. So I'm more focused around doing whatever camps are around bot side. Good thing, guys, I have Gromp and Wolves. So we do our jungle and then we do the opposite as well after. So here are Wolves and then Gromp. Jump over walls. Very simple. Play around your R too. If there's a fight here, maybe I can R it if it looks juicy. It looks actually quite good for me if I can get on here. It really needs to hit Voidgrub though. I think I can kill this guy fast. I have to get out now. You gotta hit prime target. The struggle of this beautiful champion is you gotta hit your primary targets. He's doing the build, bro. Look at the build go. But it doesn't actually work. You can't Yeah, it was a bit of stats thing. If I hit Vigar, it's just GG. Vigar is a prime target that we need to be annihilating. Also, necessarily, do we need to fight there? No. Balling was fighting, so I could have changed my decision there. But yeah, this game, obviously, Vigar is a problem, so we have to think about that. And I think Maul might be a good option for us too. I think DD will help me survive burst because I think I'm struggling with that. So I don't think there's anything wrong with a Death Stance here. I'm gonna go this way just because maybe Volibear is here. Maybe we can fight him if he goes for my Gromp. Also, maybe Set might be a kill. I think Set's weak. Vigar's problem. Set might be weak, but we cannot do anything. We actually, I think we can just do something with this Vigar. I'm curious if Vigar is still here. I'm gonna E here. Just to guarantee that R right after. You know, I make it look easy, but it is easy. Just think about, you know, hitting. I obviously cannot chase through, you know, Vigar cage. So what do we do in that situation? Well, we improvise. We EM backwards, and then we R afterwards. Goal right now is to just get this crab, figure out whatever wards they have. Blitz is a free target here. I'm gonna E once the burst is about to hit me. Restart the fight. Oh my god, I got eaten. I have my DD now, that's fine. Getting the blitz kill would have been nice, but they have anti-healing as well. The Vigar shutdown was really important for the cause. It's going to be a big thing for us to carry this game. I think if I get Maul in this situation, I will be unkillable. So I need Maul. Prioritizing Maul. I think DD still was a good decision. I just think the Maul might be good. I think they're on Baron, which sucks because Vigar TP'd. Maybe not though. This game I'm gonna go Blue Orb. I think Blue Orb might help me check certain brushes that I may struggle with, so that's a good thing. Jack of Trades, I have 9. To get the 10th one, it would be for me to get like, you know, a stat that might not be optimal this game, so we might not worry about that. I think doing Baron with this build on Briar is extremely easy. I also want to fight them, which is a big thing for us right now, is to fight. This guy uses W spells, so we can just kill here. I have to think hard how I want to enter this next part of the fight. Damn. We always just keep jumping over the walls. Stun him into the wall. Very nicely done. I think we can Baron. I just need Vayne to help me. I take Briar, we're neck. We take 0 damage from Baron. Your W perma heals you. When you get lower, you heal for more, right? Don't really waste your Q on Baron. It doesn't actually do much damage. Just focus on Wing. Q only if there's an enemy champion nearby, because then your champion will decide it wants to attack that champion. W spams right into that in our base. Very good. So now we're gonna go into the mall. The game's going much better. You know? Ideally, like the thing is with Briar is you can take a fight early without like a team fight. Like you see what I did there? I caught off someone's split with my W. I went on set right away just to fight him. I don't want to do that if it was for like the group. Like if I saw the group there, an enemy group of champions, and I did that, it would be really bad. Because I want to start the fight on groups with my R. But if I see someone straggling around, then I want to start with my W. So that's like the mindset I have. So if we can pick someone really fast with press attack damage, it's really good. Also, this guy always pick off side laners because I think they're extremely easy to kill. Good pick. And what do we want to do with the pick? Well, we have Baron, so we might actually want to push. Thing is, I think they might all come for me. And maybe I want it, maybe I don't. I think Blitz, I don't like Blitz, so I want to kill Blitz. actually good. I'm gonna go and bully here. Should be able to win this fight. The news is Voidgrub is stuck on the other side, and I have my R going. Thank God. Oh God. That was looking like it might have went any direction, but I'm glad we went in the right direction. The American direction. Right on. Hoorah. And now from here, we decide on what we need to do. Always, we have Baron. Our waves are, there's some good waves for us to steal. So what I'm going to do is actually just steal one wave, push out, and then take his red and make him really feel bad. Oh, that cannon though. This might be greedy sometimes, so you have to be careful. E in advance, R him too, right? E into R is always a simple combo. W this way so it doesn't actually hit me. This might be greedy as well. Honestly, everything I've done so far has been really greedy, but I really want the red, so. Briar might be walking this way, 50-50, but I don't think I'm gonna help this guy. I honestly don't. I'm not big on Scion. From here, we want, usually it's like a Sunder Sky angle. And it's like a generally core build. Like these items together, you could fit in Syrinx sometimes, but I kind of like going like raw, heavy AD. I don't like that tanky stuff, but also I don't like the lethality because lethality falls off quite hard. This is like a build that I would say would carry you to Nirvana. Sieging is always an issue with Briar, so be careful with sieging. It can be tricky. It's not the easiest because your W pretty much forces you to run into towers. So usually it's not about sieging so much as you'd be doing something different. What? That range? I'm just gonna start with the flash R here. I have Maw too, so I'm pretty strong. That might actually kill Zed. Bully might come on me, but I cannot survive too much of that now. No more choke. I don't mind going anytime here. I'm just healing as much damage as I'm doing. I won't go on that tower range. And like I said, DD, once you kill people, you take all that damage, whatever it is you're doing. I need to heal up with my E, but it's not happening there. Briar being dead is actually a core thing. Very core thing. We need some lads here. I did what I could, as much damage as possible. I think my team will win, but that's generally how I play Briar Jungle. I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Good luck on the game. Good luck on the climb. Good luck on life in general. And yeah, I'll be uploading a lot of videos again. Be sure to catch my stream around 7 to 8 p.m. PST. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Farewell. Farewell.